You are sleeping with the enemy. You are hiring the traitor. You are confiding in the spy, and you don't even know it. Most people believe that time reveals character. They think if you know someone for 10 years, you know their soul. That is a lie. Time only allows people to perfect their mask. A psychopath can hold a pose for a lifetime if the lighting is right. Character is revealed in the blink of an eye, in the fracture where the mask slips for a fraction of a second. Today, I am going to teach you how to look at the cracks in the canvas. There are 3 specific psychological tripwires that instantly force a human being to show you exactly who they are. Most people miss these moments because they are too busy listening to words. But if you watch, if you know where to look, you will see the monster before it bites you. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Are you ready to look? We live in a theater. Every morning you wake up, you put on your costume, you rehearse your lines, and you walk out into the world. This is social survival. Your boss does it. Your partner does it. Your best friend does it. We are all performing the version of ourselves that we want the world to buy. But some actors are not playing a role for survival. They are playing a role for predation. They are the narcissists, the Machiavellians, the covert manipulators who view you not as a person, but as a battery, a source of fuel. They mirror your values and laugh at your jokes, but it is a simulation. Niccolò Machiavelli wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience who you really are." Why? Because the predator controls the interaction. To see the truth, you must change the lighting. You must apply a variable they did not rehearse for. You must apply pressure. Not big pressure, but thin slices of psychological stress tests. How does a person react when you tell them no to something that doesn't matter? I call this the micro-denial. A manipulator views other people as extensions of themselves. They do not see you as a separate entity. They see you as an arm or a leg. When you move your arm, it moves. You don't ask it. So when you say, "No, I can't do that right now," to a trivial favor, it is a metaphysical shock to them. It is a rebellion. Watch the face. Their smile will freeze. The light will leave their eyes, and a flash of pure, cold rage will pass across their features. Paul Ekman calls this a micro-expression. It is involuntary. If they rage at a small no, imagine what they will do when you give them a big no. If they cannot handle you refusing to buy them a drink, how will they handle you leaving the relationship? They won't. They will destroy you. The micro-denial reveals the entitlement of the soul. The second thing that instantly reveals character is the silent funeral. This is how a person reacts to your good news. Empathy for suffering is easy. It costs nothing. In fact, seeing you suffer can make a toxic person feel better about themselves. But to celebrate a friend who has just surpassed you, that requires a nobility of spirit that is incredibly rare. Share a victory with them, not with humility, but with joy. Share a raise, a new relationship, or a transformation. Ignore the audio. The congratulations are cheap. Watch the video. Is there a micro delay before they perform the celebration? Do they immediately pivot the conversation back to themselves? Or worse, do they offer a poisoned compliment like, "I'm surprised they hired you with your experience"? They are mourning their own status. Your success is a mirror to their stagnation. A person who cannot celebrate your success is a saboteur in waiting. The final test is the impunity factor. Nearly all men can stand adversity. But if you want to test a man's character, give him power. You don't need to make them a president. Just watch them with anyone over whom they have absolute, unchecked power. Watch them with a waiter, a cleaner, or an intern. Do they enjoy the suffering of the subordinate? Is there a subtle smirk when they correct someone's grammar in public? This is about sadism. Sadism is a spectrum. Every time a person uses a small amount of power to make another person feel small, they are revealing that their core character is predatory. They treat you with respect now because you are an equal. But the moment you are vulnerable, the moment you need them, they will treat you exactly like they treated that waiter. Character is the operating system. If the OS is programmed to crush the weak, it will crush you too. Character is not a habit, it is nature. You cannot fix the entitlement, and you cannot love the cruelty out of them. When you see these signs, don't make a scene. Become formless. Slowly withdraw your energy, your secrets, and your access. Let them find a new source of supply. But here is the ultimate weapon. Turn the magnifying glass around. Look at yourself. Have you felt rage when someone told you no? Have you felt envy at a friend's success? If you want to surround yourself with high-value people, you cannot be a covert narcissist in disguise. Real recognizes real. Recognize the monster in the mirror and put a leash on it. Be noble in the dark so you can shine in the light. Stop feeding the energy vampires and start the purge today. Subscribe to wake up. Join to rule. See you in the shadows.